Well, good morning. Nice to have you back. Well, on chapter 13, and things seem to be speeding up. The older you get, the faster things go, including history classes. Chapter 13, one of the big issues, manifest destiny, very controversial. For the first little nugget of our treasure hunt, what is manifest destiny? Religious ideology? Is it racist? Is it both? Is it neither? What caused it? What is it? Is it still with us today? What kind of people believe that America was very special? Talk about the city on a hill. Talking about we have a special place on earth that it's not only our right to do certain things, but it's our duty. It's our duty to take our political philosophies, our type of government, our religion to people that are less fortunate. Or well, anyway, it's a concept that you might enjoy looking into. Let's make that number one, our little treasure hunt. Number two, domestic politics. How did our politics of our country, our government, local and national, how do they affect foreign relations with Mexico and Great Britain in the 1840s? Period leading up to the Civil War. What were the policies? Who were the leaders? What did they believe? Might be some questions in there that you want to dig into and you might find interesting. We're about to have a war with Mexico in our text. And as far-fetched as that seems, our politics may have invited that war, and I hate to say it, but that manifest destiny may have played a part in that as well. Anyway, how did our domestic politics play into that? Number three, after we went to war with Mexico, what kind of do you see any long-term factors there that contribute to the origins of the Mexican War? What was going on here? What was going on there? How did we get crossways? So what was going on that we thought that it was necessary that we go to war with Mexico? And was it territorial? Was it something they did? Did our leaders just not like Mexican people? What was it? We've had a love-hate relationship with Mexico since the very beginning. Mexicans used to have an expression, I haven't heard it in years, but a long time ago, some history books talk about Mexican people would say, poor Mexico, so far from God and so close to the United States. They may have found it to be that they were a little too close to the United States. Number five. Oh boy. James K. Polk. What can you say? He campaigned on the slogan, "You let me president and I'll get us in a war with Mexico." That seems difficult. That would get you in the White House, but to a large extent, I guess it did. Polk, will of the people, good president, bad, average, poor, terrible. What kind of a guy? What kind of a president? What kind of a leader was James K. Polk? I think the era in which he was elected is at least as interesting as the man himself. Anyway, an excellent little suggestion of something to look into and perhaps dig a little bit and come up with something that is interesting to write about out of chapter 13. Thank you, and we'll see you very quickly next week, and we'll talk about chapter 14 at that time.